like which are the sectors do you see as the sunrise sectors now?
Basically, I think that the opportunities as far as India is concerned are plenty,
Hmm.
because one of the things that we should never forget is India has a large workforce
Hmm.
and we have technically qualified people. Now,
Hmm.
whether the technical qualification is good or bad is a different question,
Hmm.
but there is a huge amount of technically qualified people that is coming. That is going to remain cheap. A lot of people don't understand. I mean, don't get into the fact that you have the computer and supercomputers coming. To have such large populations, technically qualified and young, is going to be a real asset for you. So for us to get into being a production center for the world is a good possibility, a very, very high possibility. If with the government, small government changes and with the present crisis that is going around, we have huge opportunities in that area. And labor management will always remain relatively cheap because of the number of people that are going to actually come in.
Hmm.
So that manufacturing sector, there is a huge scope. But if you're really wanting to compete, I have always believed in this 4.0, the biggest challenge is going to be everything that we are physically doing it right now is going to be available in the virtual world
Virtual
also.
world also.
So right now, when I was young, it was only about 2% of the people who did not like interacting with other people. If we were all forced to interact because we didn't have any entertainment in the house, we didn't have, we could go for a movie once in a month if we had entertainment possible. You were forced to interact with your family, with your friends, to keep yourself busy, with the teacher, and all these things are happening. Slowly, after 1995 and 2000, about 15% of the people have started living on the computer.
Hmm.
They can actually find entertainment there, especially after 2005, it has become much more
Hmm.
higher.
Hmm.
And people are able to live. And now, what is happening is companies are giving them friends of exactly their choosing.
Hmm.
So they choose a friend who likes dogs, if you like dogs, who like a particular climbing as a hobby, if you like climbing. It is the same thing. So, and they even give you virtual friend
Hmm.
by which he or she will never make you upset.
Hmm.
And you are becoming comfortable in that. You even have games where you do farming
Hmm.
virtually,
Hmm.
do all the sports virtually.
True.
All of
True.
it is actually.
Very true.
And this millennium that is coming in, that's the generation of millennium, I am seeing like this percentage of people willing to live in this virtual world is becoming like 20-25%. So the largest scope of development will be creation of this virtual world,
Virtual world.
because more and more people just don't want it. It's like nobody wants to see you. I mean, like, the biggest fear of most of these people is, if I see you, will you say something that is
Hmm.
bad to me, and can I actually interact?
Hmm.
And when you start from a childhood to be hooked on to the mobile phone or the computer and everything, your interaction ability is going continuously going down. And it is actually a challenge. Like our schools and everything was actually more to groom you than the knowledge that you actually learn.
Hmm. Hmm.
Knowledge was only part of that whole thing. Even an IIT or IIM, the grooming that you get in that 2 years is far more important than the technical knowledge, because
True.
technical knowledge most of the people can actually get.
Hmm. Hmm.
That grooming is what is today a lot of people are not getting, or they are able to get the same information through the computer. They're
Hmm.
able to enjoy the same situation through the computer. That has made a very, very major difference in that. And that is going to be the largest one. That is why you see like virtual companies like Google, Amazon, the largest companies have become that. All people who aid this, like Apple, everybody becoming huge, like multi-trillion-dollar companies and
True.
everything. So
True.
they are being actually given. So that is the largest growth. But don't forget, there is also a physical thing required to aid it, because as a human being, you need like 2000 calories a day. You need to exercise your body. You need to keep your mind active. All these physical things are also required. So that will continue. That will be the staple. You should also understand it's a very interesting thing. If you think about the technology companies that I started when I was young, where companies like Philips, Grundig, to get a Grundig radio or a Pioneer a CD, a cassette set was the biggest thing that is
Very big,
possible.
very big, right.
Companies kept on changing.
Correct.
And you keep on hearing new technology companies coming in every 10 years and they would overtake everybody. But the food companies, think about the Coca-Cola, think about the Britannia biscuits, think about the Cadbury chocolate, they've remained the same. And they have actually grown much lesser than the other companies, but they have not gone out of business.
Out of business.
So the scope in that, in the basic thing, is far more permanent.
Huh.
So today, like everybody is talking about the life of a company being only 30 years.
Correct.
And
Very true.
that's only for the high technology companies. For the base companies, the life can still be 200 years.
200 years. Very true.
Can still go on. So the scope, it is your decision to actually decide whether you want a more permanent thing or you want to a large capital and you want to invest a large capital, make money and get out of it. So that is your choice. 30 years is a very small